Hello, my name is Amel, and today me and my friends Bevin and Hessa will presentation about implementation of Japanese culture and the impact on international business work ethic. That will be divided into three sections: introduction, description, and conclusion. First, introduction. Japan is located in South Asia, and people from all around usually call Japan as a miracle because of the significant economic growth from the World War II. All in all, it is safe to say that Japan has the high economic growth in the world. Next, description. Background of Japanese people. Several important things need to be considered when doing an initial introduction to Japanese people to start a business. First, learn the right way to start a relationship with a company, organization, and firm in Japan. The second is knowing exactly how to maintain and cultivate existing business relationship. The third, looking for ways to perpetuate the relationship so that it runs smoothly. And the fourth is, it is better to avoid communication by letters.
Okay, next I want to explain you about Japanese business culture concept. First is Hokoku, it means report. The first Japanese business culture is Hokoku, which means is reporting. Report in this means formal periodic reporting or of each job to supervisors. Second is Renkanku, the meaning is inform. The culture in business Renkanku means to inform. Renkanku has almost the same meaning as Hokoku, but Renraku is information to colleges or team member. And the third is Sodan, it means consulting. Sodan, which means consulting, is also part of Japanese business culture. Sodan culture in business needs to be applied when you want to consult or ask opinion for work. Okay, next I want to explain you about work ethic and principle of Japanese people divide 5 points. The first one is Kaizen. The Kaizen principle emphasizes punctuality when performing a task. This means when you are working, you need to focus on getting done according to set schedule and no procrastinated. And the second one is Bushido. Bushido, the meaning is knight. This is a code for the samurai class in feudal Japan. A samurai Japan has very high loyalty and totally to his master. And the third is Makoto and Ganbate Kudusai. The Japanese in doing their jobs, the Japanese adhere to the Makoto principle, which to work with passion, honestly, and sincerity. And number four is Kaisan. The principle emphasized the importance of consistent change and improvement in work. But this principle focus on creativity, innovation, and productivity. And last, no work is trivial. Japanese people never underestimate their profession. No matter how small their job or profession, they will never underestimate what they're doing. Japanese companies train their employees to work anywhere, even to the lowest level.
Okay, company identity. The company name listed on their product is an important part of most Japanese companies. Companies that have their company names in their product often seem to describe the quality of their products and the company itself. Companies that produce different products under the same name want to convey the image that the products produced are all high quality, regardless of the type of product. This shows that most Japanese companies dedicate all their work to fulfill the satisfaction of consumer and create a good image for the company. Another thing to keep in mind is that most Japanese companies tend to abbreviate their company names so that the consumer can remember the name easily. For example, a computer name a computer company named Computer Service Kaisha shortened its name to CSK. Another example is the automobile company Mazda, which is short for the founder's name Jujiro Matsuda. Conclusion: doing business in Japan is not just doing business or trade, but there are principles that were built and were passed down from generations to generations. Japanese people respect and emphasizes culture as their foundation in doing daily activities, or in this case, doing business. Japan has a culture that is unique and different than any other country, so it is best to learn Japanese culture before doing any business related activities with the people to prevent any unwanted misunderstanding between two different cultures. If we were to do business with Japanese people, like it or not, we have to study their culture. Because, like I mentioned earlier, Japanese people respect their culture. If people from different countries and cultures work with Japanese people, they have to know and learn about Japanese culture first. And that brings us to the end. I would like to say thank you for your time and attention.